Welcome back. This is episode number 3 of Let's Play Pokémon X, and we are going to be facing the Santalune Gym today. But before we do that, I want to show our Pokemon team. Now that we've trained up Lana to level 10, Art is level 14, and Scatterbug is just there just to have another team member around, not really for battling. So I believe the gym was up this way. Let's go ahead and see what type it could be. My guess is still normal, but that's just total stab in the dark. Santalune City Gym. Very fancy. Oh, I see a mural of a bug Pokemon, so I'm starting to think it might be a bug type gym. But here's our friendly, hey trainer, where he gives us the tips and the fresh water in some cases. I like the bow tie. What's the hustle, little Crustle? Welcome to Santalune City Gym. So, future champ, this will be your first time challenging a gym, huh? That's right, he used to say, "Yo, champ in the making." That was his line. I knew there was something. Are you thrilled? Are you pumped? You should be. No worries here. You've got Pokemon on your side. And really, they're the ones who are going to be doing all the battling. Am I right or am I right? Jump on that pole there, and you'll be on your way to where the gym leaders are waiting for you. Whoops, but wait. Before you go, I'm supposed to tell you something. Everybody in this Pokemon gym uses bug-type Pokemon, got it? Alright, good to know. So, actually, our Litleo is going to be very useful then. I like the, what is this, like Venomoth, and I guess it's all Venomoths. In the floor pattern, there's a Butterfree, Kakuna. It's kind of cool. Don't know what that is. Ah, Viola is a photographer. That makes sense. That's cool. I like how they give the gym leaders like their own personalities and hobbies as well, besides just being very good Pokemon trainers. Alright, let's grab on the fire pole here, and down we go. That guy upstairs reminds me of somebody I know at work, actually. Always very bright and happy about everything. Alright, so we are in a... Oh, I guess you followed the little... Okay, that's cool. It's like a maze in the spider web here, and the solid lines are the parts you can go on. I see a trainer. Time for our first gym battle. Hey, are you a challenger? Come on, show me your Pokemon. Well, I do have Lana up first, so that'll be good. And he has a Ledyba. I really enjoyed how in the previous generation they kind of made an effort to sort of go back to basics and start over with 150 brand new Pokemon and not use any of the others until you had beat the Elite Four. It was kind of like replicating that experience of playing Red and Blue for the first time and not knowing any of the Pokemon or any of the places. So that was pretty cool. Now this Ledyba is a male, so my attacks are doing less damage, unfortunately, but they're still super effective. But this generation is kind of a complete opposite of what they did last time, so now they are pulling Pokemon from all the different games in the past. And it's kind of cool seeing a lot of Pokemon that I haven't faced or seen in a long time, like this Ledyba. And Lana wants to learn Headbutt. Alright, we will definitely teach Lana Headbutt. Lana also learned Work Up, as you can see down there, which is a pretty good move. I'll talk a little bit about that later, but for now I'm going to delete Tackle, because Headbutt is basically, it's more damage. Oh, they upped Tackle's accuracy to 100. That's actually pretty useful. But Headbutt is still more powerful. I think it has a base 60 power and a chance to flinch maybe, so that'll be my new normal type move. You get to see all kinds of Pokemon by hanging out in a gym. I bet you do. I also forgot that Lana is actually fire and normal type, so she should get the same type attack bonus from Headbutt as well. So that's actually my best ability now. I'm not sure how her attack versus her special attack is. Let's check it out. Looks like she has 16 attack and 24 special attack, so much better special attack. Alright. Where does it say their nature? I don't see that anywhere. Am I just missing it? Gentle nature. I'm not sure what that one is. Alright. Nature is basically increase one of their stats and decrease another one. So I'm not sure what these little orbs here do. I guess we're about to find out. They fall off. Interesting. Not sure if that matters at all. Like if too many of them fall, do I fall down? I guess that's the gym leader over there. Okay, we can go over this way. I want to face all the challengers first, though, just to get some extra experience. No, whoop, not that way. Because I'm not sure how tough the the gym leader is going to be. Alright, we're back here. Let's get this guy over here first, if I can find out how to get to him. Easier said than done. Can I go left up here? I can. And then if I go up here... Alright, battle number 2. Do you have any idea how quickly bug Pokemon evolve? That's true. Bug Pokemon are really good early on in the game because they do evolve fast. And in many cases learn good moves as well. But after like the second or third gym, you might want to think about getting a different Pokemon because a lot of the early bug types just aren't that powerful. Another male Pokemon. Still did pretty good damage against it. And I think this guy, Spua, is actually the evolved, or Spupa, is actually the evolved form of the bug Pokemon we caught. So like you said, they do evolve pretty early. Alright, got a lot of experience. Wow, you evolve quickly too. Alright. Let's head over this way now. And back down here. And I think there's only one more trainer in this gym. And... oh. I think I went the wrong way. Yes, I did. I guess I was going the right way this way. Is that a break there? Yep. Close, but no cigar. Let's try this way. There we go. I think we're on the right track now. Alright. One more trainer. Tee-hee-hee, such weak prey. You've been caught right in my spider web. So I guess she built the web here. I wonder if she's going to have spider Pokemon. Maybe a, oh, Kakuna. I was thinking a Spinarak, possibly. Kakunas also evolve at lower levels. I think Caterpie evolves Kakuna at level 7, and then into Butterfree at level... or Weedle evolves into Kakuna, rather, at level 7, and then into Beedrill at level 10. Caterpie evolves into Metapod at level 7, and then into Butterfree at level 10. And we are level 12, yay! Some of the newer bug types also follow similar patterns. Combee. Haven't seen one of them in a while. I think that's a Generation 4 Pokemon. And it is another bug type, so another Ember should bring it down. And then that just leaves us against the gym leader. Now normally I would go and heal my Pokemon before we face the gym leader. Ah, no fair, my web wasn't strong enough to keep you. With text like that, you think they would give her some spider Pokemon. What about the Galvantula, or whatever the little electric spider is from the last game? That would be good too. But it's time to face the gym leader. Our Pokemon are all pretty much healed up already, so I'm not even going to waste a potion on them. And I'm going to try not to use any items in the battle as well, as I said before. So, here's Viola. Time to take on our first gym leader. That determined expression, that glint in your eye that says you're up to the challenge. It's fantastic, just fantastic. Is this your first time challenging a gym? Fantastic. Whether it's the tears of frustration that follow a loss, or the blossoming of joy that comes with victory. They're both great subjects for my camera. Fantastic! This'll be just fantastic. Now come at me. My lens is always focused on victory. I won't let anything ruin this shot. Guess I know what her favorite word is. That's kind of weird though, if she defeats a Pokemon trainer and they're crying and she's taking photos of them. Alright, here we go. Cam versus Viola. And she begins with a Surskit. Okay, a water and bug type. That's a smart move, actually. She only has 2 Pokemon. So this still shouldn't be too tough. And it is a female, which is good. So I'm actually going to keep Lana in. Now my fire attacks are only going to be normally effective because fire is good against bug, but bad against water. And Surskit is both. Or Surskit, I guess. There's no second R in there. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with a different strategy. I'm going to use Work Up. which is a stat-changing move that's going to increase both my attack and special attack. And that should be a big advantage, especially if this battle goes on a while. Water Sport, okay. Now that was a smart move. She's smart to lead with Surskit and that move, because I bet a lot of people try to use fire types against her, just like we're doing. So I'm not going to use embark, because it's going to have its power halved because of Water Sport. But I can use Headbutt. And because we are both female, and I have the rivalry ability, wow, that was actually more damage than I thought. But that was boosted by Stab, by Rivalry, and by that workup I used on our last turn. And there's level 13. Alright, who's her best one? The villain, okay. That's the final form of that bug line. Makes sense she would have that guy. Now, Water Sport is still in effect, so I'm going to use Headbutt again. And the villain is faster. Harden is going to increase its defenses. Would not have been my pick, though. But we'll see how much Headbutt does. So not a ton. I'm going to actually switch to Ember here. Because I feel like the Water Sport and the... well, that seems like a nasty move. Infection. Not sure what that does. But the Water Sport and the Super Effective cancel each other out. But because I have high special attack, and because its defense is higher, I think Ember might be my better choice here. It seems to have done at least as much as Headbutt did. So unless she uses a potion, which she very well might, Ember might actually win us the battle here. Yeah, I'm not sure if Infestation does more damage if you're... I don't really know. Either way, it does not seem to be working very well for her, so that was actually a pretty easy gym battle. Was not super impressed by her Pokemon. She had a good strategy, but very bad execution. And Lana is now level 14, same as Art is. You and your Pokemon have shown me a whole new depth of field. Fantastic, just fantastic. And we got our money. Young trainer, you... No, it wasn't you alone. You and your Litleo have shown me a whole new depth of field. That's cool that she actually references the Pokemon you use. Fantastic, just fantastic. And there's our... something badge? Infestation badge, maybe? Bug badge. I was going to say bug badge, but I thought they had already used the bug badge before. With the bug badge, Pokemon up to level 30 will listen to your orders in battle. Yup, even if you get them from trades. And here, this TM commemorates your win against a pro photog like me. Infestation. That's the move she was using. Let's see. Yep, TMs. Basically, you can use them to give new moves to your Pokemon. And unlike previous games, in generations 1 through 4, in the later ones, you can actually use them as often as you'd like, which is a really good change that I actually really like. So, Infestation makes it impossible for your opponent to flee. Alright, so not really the best move, but I guess it could be useful if you're trying to capture a wild Pokemon that's known to flee. Most of them don't, though. So I'm not sure we'll be teaching that to any of our Pokemon. I don't think any of them, except probably Scatterbug, whatever its name is, can actually learn it. What's that guy's name? Yeah, Scatterbug. Alright, so that was it for the first gym. Let's see what this guy has to say. Whoa! Would you look at that bug badge? Nice, very nice, future champ. I bet that schmancy pants professor who gave you your first Pokemon would be amazed to see it. After you heal up your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, why don't you head up to the Pokemon Lab in Lumiose City and show it to him, huh? Alright, well we have our next destination, Lumiose City, and that is that big city in the center of the map. So that's our next goal. I don't think we actually have to heal, because Litleo did not take much damage at all in that last battle. Now, I did venture on Route 22 a little more, and if you go too far, there is a trainer that stops you and says Victory Road is ahead. So obviously you can't go over there until you have all 8 badges, just like in previous games. But, what's up here? Oh, I missed this area. Another cafe that has advertising, but doesn't seem to actually serve any drinks. But now that we defeated our first gym badge, we can head to Route 4. Oh, you are, aren't you? You're one of the kids who got a Pokemon from... Oh, she already said this, didn't she? To beat Viola at your young age, you really are something, aren't you? Sorry, I never did introduce myself, did I? I'm Alexa. The gym leader you just faced, Viola, is my younger sister. I work as a journalist myself. Here, why don't you take this to celebrate getting your first badge? An experience share, alright, that could come in useful. If you have an experience share and you turn it on, all of the Pokemon on your team get experience points, even if they don't appear in battle. I hope it helps you with your training. I work at the big publishing house up in Lumiose City. Feel free to stop by anytime if you have the next big scoop to share with me. Alright, I know in previous games, like in Generation 3, the reporters got a little annoying with their interviews, but maybe these ones will be a little bit better done. Now that's interesting. Experience share used to be a hold item. Seems now it's like a... Oh, even my bug type guy can't learn Infestation. Guess he has to evolve first. So that's actually really interesting. I kind of liked it better when Experience Share was a held item, where you could give it to one Pokemon, and that Pokemon will get extra XP even if they don't battle. So the Experience Share now just gives equal XP to all the Pokemon on your team, which could be useful later on, I guess. That kind of changes things quite a bit, but I'm not going to use it now because I really don't want Scatterbug to be getting any XP. I want to concentrate on the two Pokemon we are currently leveling up. Leo and Froakie, or Lana and Art. Oh, so this is tall grass. Tall flowery grass, that's new. So I still don't have... Oh, actually, I might be able to get a Repel now. Flabebe, which is a fairy type. Let's go ahead and use Ember. Now, fire types are not super effective against fairy types, but fairy type moves are not very effective against fire types. And one more attack to finish it off. But I probably should go to the Pokemart and see if they have any repels. Oh, the experience share was on. Okay, I meant to have it off. I guess it's on by default. Let's fix that while we can. Alright, cool. I guess these flowers are also tall grass. I wonder if they have different Pokemon. Apparently not. Now, actually, what's this guy's name? Flabebe. Or Flabebe? Not sure how to pronounce that. Is actually a pretty good Pokemon, so, and it does have 2 evolutions. So if you're looking for a fairy type, it's kind of an unusual Pokemon type to find, especially early on in the game. This is a pretty good choice. Alright, let's real quick head back to the Pokemon Center. See if I can get some repels there. Did not mean to sit in that chair. Or that one. And that way we can make our way through Route 4 without encountering too many wild Pokemon. Might as well heal up while we're here. Oh, and they appear on the screen up there too. That's pretty cool. Nice touch. Alright, now that we have a badge, let's see what items have opened up. Maybe super potions? Ooh, lots of stuff. Great balls, super potions, all of these things. I'm going to buy 1 escape rope, because we might need that. If you're in a cave or something, that takes you back to the exit. And repels we definitely need, so I'm going to buy 7 of these. Alright, cool. Now can I register repels? I might want to do that, because I feel like we'll be using a lot of these to speed things up. Cannot register repels. Okay. That's okay, though. Hey, there's our buddy. Doing his little dance. Oh, yeah, Cam. Oh, he told us that already. Alright. I do like how there's, like, 5 of you instead of just, like, 3. Like in most games. That's kind of cool that they, added all these trainers. And hopefully we get to face all of them in battle at some point. I am going the wrong way. And you know what? I should be using my rollerblades. Speed things up here. Got like a maze by the looks of it. It's kind of cool. Hey, a repel. Can always use more of those. Whoa. Let's navigate this a little more carefully, because I don't want to walk into the tall grass quite yet. Now sometimes in dead ends like this you'll find hidden items. But not in that one, apparently. Whoops. Already found a Pokemon, that's okay though. Hopefully it's not another Flabebe. That's a Combee. I think Combee is a decent bug type, definitely better than Vivillon. But on the whole, bug types are not really the strongest, with some exceptions. There are some very strong bug types. Heracross, for example, or Sizer. But or Yanmega, but the majority of them aren't that great. So if you're going to try to get a bug type this early on in the game, I think Combi might actually be a decent choice. And it's time for a Pokemon battle. He has a Corphish, apparently. Alright, so after this... Oh, Gardner Wheaton. He looks very unhappy. Makes sense he would have a Corphish, though. So after this battle, I think I'm going to go ahead and start fast-forwarding through the trainer battles in these areas. And I will navigate or narrate the ones in gyms and whatnot, but I don't want to spend all these videos narrating every single battle because I feel like that would get a little repetitive after a while. Alright, one more attack and we should be able to finish him off. Good job, Lana. I figure we'll keep using Lana to level 16 or so and then we'll switch out. Ooh, you cut us down to size. Okay, there's a Pokeball right by him, or an item ball rather. Let's make sure we grab that. And I'm going to use the Repel as well. So we've already seen a few Pokemon in this area. And none of them are really ones that I am looking for. There's another Rollerblader over there, but what's over on this side? I think I saw some items. And now that I have the Repel going, I can run through the tall grass without worry. Great Ball, sweet. What's over here? Nothing. Wow, Repel we're off already. Let's not use one yet then. I do want to face... Hey, come back here. Nope. Alright, can't beat him, join him, right? Now, just battle me. Gotcha. I love Pokemon battles, but they'd be even better if I didn't have to stop skating. That'd be cool to have like a skating battle. I think that'd be fun. Alright, so we have defeated the Rollerblader, and we actually learned a new move, which might not be the best move ever, but I feel like it's probably better than Leer, so... And I think Noble Roar is actually a new Gen 6 move. I definitely haven't seen that one before. And it seems like we have another battle. I battled just like I skate. Non-stop victory is the only way for me. Alright, our first male roller skater battle. And another rousing win. I think that's everybody around here. Oh, there's some horsey statues. That's cool. I like the detail they put in there. What is it, a Clamperl, I think the name is, and a horsey? I like that. Alright, let's hop back on our roller skates. And time for another battle. So 3 Burmies there, and Lana made quick work of all of them. I see an item over here. Let's grab that before we head on. Poison Barb. I believe that increases the power of poison-type attacks. Who's this up here? Oh, got a wild battle first. Another Flabebe. Should be an easy win. Yep. Just like I thought. Another trainer had 3 Burmies, which are a bug-type Pokemon that I believe can come in 3 different types, or at least 3 different varieties. I can tell by the look on your face that you just love Pokemon, but this is another Pokefan. Alright, so that Pokefan had a Pichu and a Pikachu, appropriately enough. I was a little, I know worried is a weird word to use, but a little worried that Litleo would evolve there at level 16. But I'm kind of glad she doesn't, because I want to save the evolutions as something exciting for later on. So I was kind of worried that she would evolve this early, and I don't know, it's more exciting when your Pokemon progress a little more slowly. But it is once again time for another battle. I'm going to keep her in the front for one more, I think. Parcher Way is famous for these hedgerow gardens. If you can defeat me, I'll tell what their official name is. So let's see what the gardens are actually called. They're known as geometric gardens. That makes sense, I guess. A netball. I think that's good for water and bug types, something like that. Alright. Let's go ahead, though, and switch our Pokemon out. I'm going to put Art up in the front. Give her some experience. And let's see who these 2 people are up ahead. Actually, did we miss some battles over here? I might come back and battle them, but I'm curious to see who these 2 are. Hello there! Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabebe? I've faced quite a few of them now. Oh, I see, it's registered in your Pokedex. That's what I would expect from one of the professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers. Flabebe is, now brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon. Fairy-type is a new Pokemon type discovered recently. This turned the entire type matchup system on its head. And we've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cinna. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Okay, let's go see the lab. One of the interesting things about the newer games, I'm not sure when this started, is that to complete your Pokedex, you only have to see every Pokemon. Because, you know, the motto used to be, gotta catch them all, but at some point, there were just too many to really expect anybody to actually catch in a single game. So it sort of changed to gotta see them all. Who's this guy? Oh, guess we won't find out. So how are you and Froakie getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this is the TM for Return. This is a move that gets more powerful when your friendship with the Pokemon using it is strong. Return, that's a pretty good move, actually. It's one of the best normal-type moves there are, especially if your Pokemon is fond of you. Right through this gate, you'll be in Lumiose City. Go on already. Alright, you guys ready? Time to see the biggest city in the game. There she is, modeled after Paris, I suppose. If those gardens out there were modeled after Versailles. So I feel like so confined. I want to look up and see what the tower was. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. I guess it's that building right there? Oh, that one, okay. Seems appropriate. It's a nice old building. South Boulevard. Oh, it's a Furfo. I think it's called something like that. What's this? Whoa, this is a little disorienting. Cafe introversion. Can I turn the camera? There we go. Whoa, sorry Furfo. This is really disorienting. Okay. Here we are. This building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside. It's hard to know what's a cutscene and what's an area I can move my character. You've traveled a long way from Vanderbilt Town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. He's on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. This must be the receptionist. Yep. And he seems to be a specialist in Pokemon evolution. There's some pictures of Pokemon in the back. I see an Audino, some writings, I guess. I think that's like a Gothitelle, a Roggenrola, and that little bug guy that evolves into Leavanny. Can't remember his name. There are just too many Pokemon to remember at this point. I know who they all are, but I don't remember them by name. I like that each of the Pokemon professors specializes in a different area of Pokemon as well. This guy seems to be focused on evolution. Let's check out floor 2 first, see what's up there. I thought Professor Oak was also an expert on evolution, but maybe he's something else. Bunch of his assistants, I guess. Luxury balls. If you catch Pokemon in that, they become more friendly towards you. Yep, just like she said. That can be really good if you're trying to use a move like Return. Professor Rowan and Sinnoh. I know who that is. Yep, she mentioned that some Pokemon have different appearances depending on their gender. That will be true for Litleo's evolved form when we eventually evolve her. Each Pokemon has an ability. Yep, we talked about that before as well. A TV and washing machine are researched on a certain Pokemon. I believe she's speaking of Rotom, which changes form depending on which machine it is inhabiting. Speaking of machines, this thing over here looks interesting. It's like a Pokemon healing machine, but it's upside down. Very interesting. Seeing a Pokemon lab at work. Up to the 3rd floor. Time to meet Professor Sycamore in person. There he is. Younger professor this time. So we finally meet. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? I wonder if Fantina from Pearl and Diamond was from Kalos. She had a French accent, I think. Many thanks for coming all the way from Vanderbilt Town. I'm Professor Sycamore. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. So you've seen 31 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos then. Oh no, the pages are getting filled in. It's starting to look good. Yeah, it seems like people here say oh no just to be surprised. Well now, you do have a certain Je ne sais quoi. I probably butchered that, sorry. I have a good feeling about you. At first I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderbilt Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know. And then I learned about the Rhyhorn Racer Grace and her son were moving there. Here in the Kalos region, you're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here. Then it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Hi Professor, it's Shauna. There's our friends. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Fantastic, now let's all have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be me. Well, that's interesting. I think this is probably the first time you get to face a Pokemon Professor in battle. This should be fun. And I guess are we facing him alongside our friends, or just facing him in general? Alright, let's see what he has. Just so you know, I'm not that tough. Now, fun fact, Professor Oak at some point in the development of the original games was meant to be a opponent, and possibly even the Pokemon League champion as like the major twist ending. They actually gave him a Pokemon team which is very similar to your rival's final team, except I think he uses, I think it was Gyarados, Executor, Arcanine, whichever starter is good against yours, and then Tauros was his best one. Something like that. Alright, now this guy is a Bulbasaur, and let's see, I might actually switch, because Bulbasaur is a grass type, and is good against Froakie. So let's go ahead and switch to Lana, who is not... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a little strategic here. We are going to bring out Scatterbug, just because if you switch Pokemon, your opponent gets a free attack against the incoming Pokemon. But if your Pokemon faints, then you start on even ground. So I'm going to kind of use Scatterbug here as a Pokemon sacrifice, and that way I can bring Leo out without it having to endure an extra attack. Let's use Tackle, just get a little bit of damage out. I'm guessing both my other Pokemon are faster than Bulbasaur, so I don't think String Shot's going to really matter. Didn't do much damage, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to, and will probably be defeated by another Vine Whip. That Leech Seed almost restored all the damage I did. Alright, now we can bring out Lana. And I should be faster and should be able to use an Ember. Unfortunately, that is a male Bulbasaur, so my Ember will do less damage, but should still do quite a bit. Yep, not quite a one-hit KO. And I have been Leech Seeded. Now Leech Seed, as you saw, will sap some of your health every turn and return it to the Pokemon opposite you. But you can cure Leech Seed simply by switching. I'm going to stay in though and use one more Ember. I wonder if he's going to have like a Squirtle and a Charmander, or if he's going to have like other starters from other regions. That'll be kind of cool. Guess we're about to find out. He is using Squirtle. Okay, so he is using the starters from the Kanto region. I'm actually going to stay in. I don't have a lot of health left anyway. So I don't know if I'll be able to beat Squirtle, but I can at least get some damage on it. It flinched. That's one of the benefits of Headbutt. So we got a little lucky there. Alright, let's see if we can get one more attack on Squirtle. I probably could have used Noble Roar as well. That might have been useful, but I'm always a big fan of just doing as much damage as possible. Now Withdrawal is probably a smart move, because I think the Leech Seed will kill me anyway. And in that case, he got a free defense boost. Yep, it did. Alright, smart move, Professor. But I have one more Pokemon left, and I think I can probably take on both of his. Only level 14, though, so this could be a little tough. Alright, Froakie, it's all you. Now, Water Pulse is not going to be very effective, so I'm going to go for a Quick Attack. Might take 2 Quick Attacks to... whoa, that didn't do much at all. Alright. That kind of, it's going to make things interesting. Let's see about Lick. Will Lick do any more damage? Probably not. You know, it's occurring to me that I probably should use Water Pulse even though it's not very effective, because... a little bit of math here. A base 60 move with Stab, same type of attack bonus, will actually be 90 base power. And if you divide that in half, that's 45, which is better than Quick Attack, which is 40, and Lick, which is 30. So I think, ironically, Water Pulse is actually my best move here. Yep. And there we go. I also think Froakie's special attack is higher than its attack. So that's part of it, too. And I'm betting a Charmander will be his last. Yep. And a single Water Pulse should take care of this Charmander. And there we go. Just like I said. And level 15. Awesome. Or as they would say, fantastic. Just fantastic. Haha, you're too much for me. You're really something, aren't you? And there's my money. I think I've about figured it out. Figured what out? Cam, you are an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It'd be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you. Here, pick one. Oh, that's cool. I did not expect that. So you get to choose one of the starters from the first generation as well. And I would definitely recommend not picking a Pokemon of the same type as your Kalos starter. And I'm guessing the reason they do this is because of the Mega Evolution, because only older Pokemon have Mega Evolutions. And I believe the final Pokemon of each of the starters does. Now we're actually going to train this Pokemon, but Squirtle has a big head there. Let's go ahead and choose Charmander. Alright, sweet. Of course, we already have a fire type, so we're going to stick with him, but it's pretty cool that they give players the choice of an old Pokemon as well. Especially if you're trying to get a Pokemon who can Mega Evolve. These would all be a really good Pokemon to train. I'm not going to give it a nickname because they won't be part of our battling team. And a Mega Stone. Alright, so they're already going to tell us about Mega Evolution then. I guess it makes sense that he'd be a professor focused on evolution, since that's one of the themes of this game. Ah, so I guess they'll be getting one of those Pokemon as well. That's interesting. Wonderful, everyone's all here. So now that we're all here, I'd like to say a few words. Be the best trainer you can be. At the same time, remember to have fun traveling with your Pokemon. Also, I want to ask for your help in solving the Kalos region's biggest Pokemon mystery. The secret and potential of Mega Evolution. A new kind of evolution that occurs in battle. That's why I gave you that Mega Stone just now. It's an important clue. Mega Evolution? What should we do about the Pokedex? Trevor, my lad, if that's what best trainer means to you, then I want you to go out there and complete that Pokedex. Mega Evolution sounds really interesting. If you're investigating Mega Evolution, why don't you check out Campfire Town? That town has a lot of history. You might find a hint there. Now listen, if you visit many different places to complete the Pokedex, you will probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own. And think about what's really important. This will truly broaden your horizons. I feel that being different from others makes me special. Mastering Mega Evolution will definitely set me apart from other trainers. Alright, so what Mega Evolution is basically if you give your Pokemon the correct Mega Stone, in this case the Charizardite, and then if you have a Charizard, the final evolution of Charmander, and send him out in battle and activate the stone, he will Mega Evolve during the battle into Mega Charizard X in this case, because we're playing the X version, and remain in that form for the rest of the battle, even if you switch them out again. And it makes them a lot more powerful. It increases their base stats by about 100 points, so that makes them in many cases as powerful as a legendary Pokemon would be. But, oh, she's investigating our Pokedex. Oh, another TM, cool. But because our team is going to be of all new Pokemon, we won't be Mega Evolving any of them. But I might train up some others off screen just to be able to show off Mega Evolution at some point. And it looks like our rivals will be using some Mega Evolutions as well, which is a cool idea. Down we go, back to floor 1. Alright guys, so I think that's probably about enough for one episode. It's been pretty exciting. We got our first badge, made it to a brand new city, and visited Professor Sycamore. Oh, who's that guy? A gym leader maybe? So, I will be able to meet them soon then. Yes. The children chosen by the professor. I wonder what potential they have. And here's one of them now. There's Cam. Cam, come here a sec. He could also be one of the Elite Four or a champion even. Oh, you received a Pokemon from the professor then. How wonderful. That is a wonderful thing indeed. You are one of the chosen ones. I am Lysandre. I've tried to learn as much about Pokemon as I can to help build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Oh, I see you have a Holocaster. Knowledge is power after all. Put it to good use. Now listen, it is vital that this world become a better place. And the people and Pokemon chosen to make the world better must work tirelessly to achieve this goal. Well, I'll be off. Please give Professor Sycamore my best. My desire, it is for a more beautiful world. I'm kind of thinking he might actually be the leader of the enemy team now. Still, I wonder what kind of beautiful world Lysander? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Desires. In this great big Kalos region, there are many different Pokemon. I hope getting a Pokedex gives you a chance to learn about them. Alright, yeah, I have a feeling we just met our main antagonist in this game, but that should be interesting as well. So, that's going to be it for episode 3. Thank you guys very much for watching as always, and I will see you right back here for episode number 4.